pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Hot Wheels Hilarity. Season 6, of course. We're picking up from where we left off yesterday with this competition that is dedicated to all 36 models that were featured in a 2007 video game called Hot Wheels Beat That. Of course, if you've already checked out round 1, you would know that there was a total of 36 vehicles, but now we're down to only 18 here. A nice way to cleanly and effectively get through this first round. But yet, things are going to get a little tight here because these vehicles managed to persevere all the others, but now they must face against each other in the hopes of going any further in this entire race. So, we're going to reset this dual launcher here, and at random, let's go ahead and pick out each vehicle 2 by 2 pretty much. So, Synchro and Shadow MK2A are going to be going up first here. They both go through the finish line and end up on the floor, but because Synchro fell a little short, it unfortunately lost this round. So, you got pretty far for a model from the Acceleracers, but unfortunately, you're going to have to go in here with the others. Meanwhile, Shadow MK2A, this is a pretty rare success as far as I could tell. I've never had Shadow MK2A get pretty far in a competition like this, or in any kind of Hot Wheels layout I might have already done yet. So, that's a pretty nice treasure that I'm looking forward to seeing here. Next two that are going to go against each other are Powerbomb and Burlesque. So, let's see who wins. Wow. Looks like Burlesque makes a nice clean run again, but pretty much just rolling backwards. Looking back at how much success it's already made during the first round and beyond pretty much. So, it's going to move on to the third round here with Shadow MK2A, while Powerbomb unfortunately fell off the track, so it does not pass. So, off track is our next contestant, and well, let's go ahead and bring out, I feel like this one's Speed Bump or Mid Drift. I tend to get them confused for some reason. Yeah, this one's Speed Bump. So, Speed Bump and off track. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, they both went off the rails again. Kind of like what happened at one point in round 1. So, well, we're gonna do over pretty much. So, second try. There we go. And Speed Bump is the one to make it all the way through. Off track, well, it does not make it all the way through. As you can see, it went off the rails again, so it's gonna have to go in here. Meanwhile, here you go, Speed Bump. This is your time to shine pretty much. Just like Burlesque and Shadow MK2A. I'm getting some pretty rare successors right here for today. So this is going to be pretty interesting alongside a lot of things that are already not expected. So also Tone wants to come out next, of course, and we're going to also take in Cove Light. So one model that does exceptional on the track versus a model that has been seen in tons of track sets even to this day is now going to basically go up against Cove Light. So 1, 2, 3, go. Wow, Muscle Tone fell off of the rails, while Cove Light basically clean sweeps through all of this track, which is just spectacular. So, sorry. Next up, let's go for Spectite and Mid Drift. They're both a little smaller size, so you know what? I feel like we got ourselves some equal opportunities here taking place. Yeah, if you look really closely, they're almost the same exact length from spoiler tip to front bumper pretty much. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, Spectite did not end up on the floor, but for mid-drift, unfortunately, it did. But, of course, it doesn't even pass this time, so that leaves Spectite winning this round. Probably should go put this back up on the tripod to get some more action here, just in case we possibly see any more ties. Sorry for you, mid-drift, but unfortunately, Spectite is the one who wins this round here. Probably to be expected, especially since it's a great track car anyways. Let's go ahead and bundle these together. We're going to try Phantom Racer and Drift King, pretty much. So, let's get some tripod action going while we're at it. Go! Phantom Racer ended up performing a little stunt in the mound, and both of which ended up crossing the finish line and ending up on the floor. But unfortunately for Phantom Racer, it did not actually win, probably because of that stunt it tried to pull off. So that leaves Drift King being the successor for this round. Now, let's go ahead and try the Demon and Cool One, pretty much. Well, looks like the Demon made a nice radical success once again. So, got the loops reset. And Cool One did not win, so that's pretty much what that is. Anyways, we got two more groupings coming up here. First, we're going to do Vendetta and 16 Angels. That was a pretty close race, so much so I actually had to look back at the footage right there. Had to slow-mo it because I couldn't tell from all the way over there, but apparently Vendetta loses this time. So 16 Angels gets a pass, and, well, down to one final grouping here. Chicane and Battle Spec. So let's see who's going to tackle this final victory. Well, Battle Spec got caught up on the rails like many other models that we've seen so far. If we get this loop reset, sorry Battle Spec, you're another pretty popular model, but you basically lost to Chicane, another high class fan favorite pretty much. Anyways, that's pretty much what we got here. Tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a third round as well as a series of finals taking place. So, until then, if you want to see more, then, well, make sure you see what's up on the screen first. There you go. And now, signing off for today.